maybe the best day of the NBA. Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, Golden State's starting five. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
Trent outside. Porter with the screen for Trent. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark. On offense, here are the Warriors. Outside Curry. For the 3. Shot by Podziemski, no good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Porter passes to Giannis. Kuzma kicks to Porter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. 5 to shoot, and he can't bank that one in. Pass to Moody. Over Antetokounmpo. They get the rebound. They kick it out to Green. Another shot. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, if Green is taking quick shots like that, it speaks to how confident he is.
And Turner throws it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Beyond the arc, good on the triple.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Porter against Curry. Podziemski, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
The kick outside to Butler. And another 3 for Golden State.
And while this has never been the strongest part of Butler's game, Jimmy can certainly hit a 3.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Drills the 3-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Antetokounmpo against Butler. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Butler. Guarded closer. Bucks trail by 6. Bounce pass from Kuzma. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and a trip to the line.
Some changes for Golden State. Quentin Post is checked in for Butler. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Podziemski. Here's Post. In the corner, it's Hield. Here's Kuminga. A 3-pointer, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Back to Giannis. A jump hook. Bank shot. No good. Warriors leading by 4. 3-pointer Hield. Hits it from 3-point range.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing and I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Porter with it. Kuminga picks him up. Kuzma can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. It's Curry outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Bucks trail by 6. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A new lineup here for the Bucks. Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Stephen Curry. .102 left here in the opening quarter. Rollins the pass to Portis. Here's Anthony, covered by Hield. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Prince.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Butler. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 7.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Outside Anthony. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Now, here's Melton. And Kuminga gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The 3 from Anthony. And that one is off. No good that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
They've got Portis. Cole Anthony is out there with Rollins. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Livingston in at the power forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Anthony. Coming in off a 10-point game in his last outing. Prince misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's Butler with the flush.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Here's Rollins. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Back to Prince. They grab their own miss. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now, here's Butler. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. There's Kuminga. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Kuminga's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. Look at Toronto. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they fought their way into that spot, and you have to give them credit for how they played. But now we'll have to see if they can stay there.
Now here's Anthony. Antetokounmpo finds Anthony. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Butler. Tries again, and Butler sends it back.
Well, he is known as a lockdown defender, but Butler can also make plays on the ball.
Warriors leading by 14. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Curry is inside, covered by Anthony. Curry gets the bucket.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Trent with the wide open look, and the Bucks miss again.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And he comes up with the deuce. Hield's got 5.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Milwaukee, no good that time either. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Trent against Hield. Butler, a screen on Trent to the middle, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focus on getting good looks.
They move the ball well, and let's face it, they've got plenty of pure shooters on that roster.
And here is Hield following Kyle Kuzma's 3. Here's Post, and it falls over the rim and in. Post has got his first bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Quentin Post. Draymond Green comes in for Jimmy Butler. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. And a wide open look for Porter. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got 10 points.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Bucks trail by 13. Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot from 12. It doesn't go for him.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Guys, back to you.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low. Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Now here's Turner. Kuzma outside. Turner with the screen for Kuzma. Back to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Warriors making the shot. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 6. Turner for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Up top, Jackson Davis. Turner covering. Here's Jackson Davis. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Now let's take a moment. Thanks for joining us. Now,
and with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the small forward. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Here's Giannis. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Here's Kuzma. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 90 seconds now into the second half. Curry can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Turner with the screen for Porter. Kuzma outside. Pass to Turner. And it's Trent in the corner. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Yep, it counts.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
And here's Porter. 10 points for him. Kuzma outside. The 3 kept alive. Here's Turner. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Turner's got 6.
Now, effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Green dishes to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Porter kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Porter in the corner. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. He's got 13.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. It's Curry outside, and the Warriors another 3.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Giannis passes to Kuzma. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
From the arc. That shot missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lets it go with a 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. Porter looking it over. Trent outside. From past the arc. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 22. Podziemski finds Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Timeout called, the Bucks. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, I'll take you inside this huddle. The message from the coach is simple. Can someone, anyone, guard him from the three-point line?
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Podziemski.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Porter, no luck.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Post, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Trent outside, back to Porter, and a wide open look for Portis. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, Kuminga was waiting on that one. He was ready to fire.
Kuminga's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Outside Portis. There's Porter with the 3. The rebound by Post.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Kuminga against Kuzma. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 7 points.
Oh, nice read from Kuzma. Really good at finding the open teammate.
Hield attack, and then Hield with the dunk.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Trent outside. Turner inside. Post covering. The shot by Turner no good. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Pass to Post. Back to Curry. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Eight seconds left to play in the third. Here's the 3. The shot misses. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. Right back after this break. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace.
Great in.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Rollins is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
The rebound by the Bucks. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. The 3 from Anthony. The shot will not fall.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And the Bucks, they're shooting 43% from the field. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
And stolen by Portis. From deep, Prince. The rebound by Hield. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Man, I mean, there's athletic, and then there's Jonathan Kuminga. What a dunk right there.
Giannis passes to Rollins. Outside Anthony. Prince setting a pick for Anthony. Buries it from 3-point range. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. 2 points, that one goes.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Here's Santos. His 3-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Can't connect from short range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hield can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
And Santos gets it to go.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Goes up the baseline. The rebound by Post. Post has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kuminga finds Post. 3-pointer Hield, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter.
Creating spacing. That's his 3rd 3-pointer of the night and his 2nd this half.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Took him no time at all on that one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the 3-point line.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Santos. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Kuzma passes to Portis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Kuzma kicks to Giannis. Back to Kuzma. Puts up a three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kuminga. On defense, Golden State, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
On the wing, Hield, defended by Trent. On the wing, Payton. Puts up a deep three. Off on that one. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Allie, let's go to you.
Jimmy, it seemed like the defensive end was where this game was decided. What was the key there?
That everybody locked into the scouting report, and we had a lot of guys that could switch and guard up one-on-one, take that challenge. But I think, man, all in all, we just played incredible.
That versatility is going to pay off all season. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it.